What's up, besties? I'm back with another tutorial, and it's what? No shade. Shout out to Asteria Hair for sending me this blonde, pre-highlighted wig bust down. I know I haven't been here in so long. I must have been posting on my YouTube shorts. We've been having a ball over there. Make sure y'all subscribe and like and commenting on everything I'm posting. But I was like, let me drop another tutorial for y'all. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks, maybe a month, maybe two. I don't know. But I'm back and we're doing what we usually do, which is slang and giving y'all free game. So share this with a friend who wigs look messed up. Share this with somebody who been trying to learn how to do their own wigs. Cause this one right here is a detailed video. I didn't speed it up or nothing. So I go on, I put in my HD cap that Asteria Hair provided me. And I'm doing my bold hold liquid gold for my nude cap. I don't like to use hairspray because hairspray is what's taking y'all edges out. It's a part of the reason y'all got these tan lines. Don't put nothing in no can directly on your skin to dry. Be fair, no shade. So we use our boho liquid gold, and then once our cap is laid and we do our skin protecting and our skin is clean and ready to apply, we're going with that glue. I'm using boho lemon burst today. I like this glue better because it smells good, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit stronger than the active. I don't know. It could be maybe because this one is for sensitive skin, so it just works with everybody. But I really like this glue. It is my fave. And I love Alonzo Arnold, so I love using his glue, period. Shout out to Boho. I did about 3 layers, and when it dried clear, I slapped this wig on. Now, this wig was pre-plucked. I went in and I bleached it a little bit, and I did over-bleach the knots, but you'll see in the end that the over-bleached knots is kind of like cute, like no shade. I think I'm in my overbleached knots era. I think it helps the wig looks more realistic and just the overall look, it just be so scalpy. Now don't overdo the bleach knots. Now I kept it cute. Like I'm a hairstylist, so I could do it and know how to work around it and still make it. If you still a beginner, don't do the most and mess up your wig and then be saying, oh, Matthew told me to overbleach my knots. Now my knots is messed up, girl, bye. But this wig was HD. It was pre-plucked. I didn't pluck this wig at all. So I applied it. Now I'm just going and creating my part. I know I wanted to do a middle part bust down, but this wig was a body wave wig. And I wanted to show you guys, my updated curl routine. I haven't really done that for y'all in a while. But y'all know how I curl. Y'all know how I give it up. But I have some few things that are, or not some few things. I have a couple things that are updated with the way how I do my curls. So just stay tuned for that. Now I'm going in with my boho lace jelly, and I'm just defining my hairline. Like I'm combing back hairs that I don't want to be in the way of my baby hairs. And I'm using my boho lace jelly to do this. This prevents me from having to spray the whole hairline with hairspray, and then I have a hard hairline, and I'm struggling to comb it out. Now I'm going in defining my part because once again, I did overbleach these knots, no shade. So I had to go in and fix my mistakes. But the only part that you don't want to be over bleached is your part. You want your bust down middle part to be a bust down middle part. But like where your baby hairs and stuff is, come on now. That over bleach is scalpiana like. Y'all see it. Y'all see it. But y'all will see it more in the end. Now I'm going in, tying it down with the melt band that Asteria Hair provided me. Shout out to Asteria Hair. This was a very much so quality wig. The wig was full, but it wasn't thick, like like bulky around the crown area, and then it looked like Megamind. No, the wig was perfectly constructed. It was flat, the back was flat, but it was a full wig. It wasn't thin at all. So now I'm going in adding some layers. No shade, I did do my big one with the layers because with curls, layers make or break an install. You can do curls without layers, but for me, if I'm doing curls and I'm not layering the hair, I'm doing waves, like beach waves, straightening the ends. But I knew I was curling this hair, so I did do my big one with the layering. Do not be scared to cut the front. The front is gonna help give that body yada yada. You still gonna have your length in the back. Your wig still gonna be 24, 26, 28 inches, however long it is. But sometimes you just gotta put some definition in the front to get that body yada, and it's no shade. Now I'm going in spraying the hair with hairspray. I love to do this before curling because it helps with a strong hold. And me, I like to brush out my curls. I like that blowout look. So I can't be having my curls fall the first time I comb it. So I spray the hair before I curl it, and then I spray it after I pin it. So the hair gets sprayed twice, before and after. And that's how I get my curls to last all night. She went out that night and she was so cute, period. Shout out to my client, by the way, my girl Lady. Doesn't she look like Portia to you guys? I always tell her, girl, you look like Portia from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I love it. But this is my girl. This is my boo boo boo. But yes, now I'm going in with my cheap curling iron. I think I could have got this from Target. I could have got this from the hair store. But this is like the red curling iron. It's not expensive. It's probably $20. But it is a bigger barrel. And with bigger barrels, you can still get your curls, but they are going to be a little bit looser in the end. That's why layers are also important. So that way you can get like that effortless body, like rich housewife, like my husband is at work type hair. You know, no shade. I did go in and pin the curls right after taking it out of the barrel. I didn't even let the curls hang because while the curl is still hot, you want it to set. So pinning it and letting it cool off before you like drop it and do your comb out is what also helps it last a long time. So we spray before and after. We pin the hair, let it cool off, and those are the keys. Oh, and good layers. And that's the keys to a bust down middle part with curls. No shade. Don't say I didn't tell y'all nothing. But this stuff has been on YouTube for years. Y'all just don't listen. So hopefully I broke it down enough to where y'all feel like it's easy to do. I don't know. Now I'm combing out those baby hairs because I did have to lay them down before I even tied it with my boho lace jelly. And you don't want to curl your baby hairs and they're still like stuck together. Comb them out first because the fluffy look is totally in right now. Are you dumb? Period. I curl it with my mini flat iron. Do not use them big old chunky flat irons to curl your baby hairs. You will burn your clients. And then I'm using literally mousse, but this is a dry hard mousse from True Match. Shout out to True Match Collection. I haven't did a video with them in a while, but I love True Match Collection. They have a lot of great glueless products, and their lace tints are bomb. But today I use their foam gel because it's a foam, but it dries hard like a gel, like a glueless gel. So as I'm doing the baby hairs, they're staying in place. It's not like a wet situation where I got to tie her back down and do the most. Literally, that's it. So shout out to that product. I love that product. So now this is my favorite part of a whole install, which is the comb out. The comb out, the comb out, the comb out. This is the best part for a hairstylist because look, this is all our hard work in the end. Look at this body. Look at this shape. Look at the effort. And mind you, I don't even have a good curling iron. I'm really using my cheap curling iron. I need to go get a T3. I think I'm going to get that for my birthday, a 1.5 inch T3 curling iron. That's really when I'm going to be killing you hoes. But for now, I'm just like, you know, using my cheap curling iron because I'm a hairstylist, so I can make any curling iron work. But I just love the way this came out. It looks like she's about to go shoot some confessionals. Confessionals for a reality show. Like, it's giving, what is her Real Housewives tagline? Like she looks so good. Oh my gosh. Y'all can't tell me she don't look like Portia. But anyway, shout out to Asteria Hair. I really enjoyed this wig. She was scared of this wig. She didn't know if it was going to be cute with the roots. But I told her, girl, baby, Slay by Matthew doing your hair, so you don't have to worry about if it's going to be cute. You got to be worried about if you're going to rock it, period. But she definitely rocked it. She did her big one. Shout out to my girl, Lady. Make sure y'all follow her. I'll put her info in the description box, as well as the wig info in the description box as well. SBM gang, thank you for rocking with me. We still not at 10K, but y'all still rocking with me. And I'm very inconsistent, so I'm going to let y'all have it. But y'all know I want that 10K. So do what y'all need to do so we can get there. Bye, y'all.